I honestly don't know when I will never get tired of that song. Probably until like maybe I get my own song, maybe potentially. Don't know when that will happen, but I'm hoping it will happen sometime in the future. Gotta figure out when though, and the budget for that, I guess too, because you're gonna need a lot of money for that. Hi, hello. We're gonna do like a short stream today, just because I am getting under the weather. I don't know if I sound like it yet, but I feel like it. You know, I got the sniffles, that kind of thing. So it's starting. It's the harboring of what is to come, and I'm not looking forward to what is to come. It is not great. The snuffles, and hardly, like, I'm breathing out of one nose hole right now. It's that bad. It's not good. I personally sound like, I feel like I sound nasally. That's how bad it is. At least I don't know if it comes like that on stream or not, but I guess it's gonna be coming out. I'm gonna be looking at the VOD a little bit later anyways. So hi, this is Sick Me. Hello, greetings, salutations. I hope it'll be a short one. We'll see. We are going to be doing a short stream though today. I'm just going to do a little short stream just to get the, just got off from work and all that. You got to take things nice and slow. So we're just going to do a short stream, and I found this one game that looks really fun. It's you making blades. So I thought, if I'm doing a short stream, why don't I do a nice little niche little game that seems perfect for such an occasion, you know? So this is called Bladesong. I just found it literally during my lunch break, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty poggers if you ask me. I'm also gonna be saying some really cringe stuff because I usually do that when I'm sick. I don't know why. It's just a trait. I don't know if it's genetic. It's probably not genetic. My father's like a fucking genius, and I'm just like the embarrassment of the family or something like that. You never know. But we're gonna be doing some Bladesong. Get to make our own little fancy swords. Oh, that is you gotta really work on your manicure. Oh my goodness, lady. Got a lot of like folds, cracks in the skin. I don't know what it's called. In the cloying darkness, you writhe. Then you cling to life by the tips of your fingers. Is this old lady just staring at me as I'm like waking up? Rise and shine. Something takes shape in its emptiness. Contours of flesh tracing along familiar lines. A withered old woman's face floating before your own. When she speaks, she has the rasping voice of a raven. What does a raven sound like? Hey, who are you? A swordsmith? A survivor? A saint? Oh, no, she's asking that. I'm a dying man. I'm a dying soul. You'll be addressed as a male. You'll be addressed being in general neutral way. At times, generic masculine might be used. I'm a dying man. Dying? Wrong. It's not your time yet. It's sundering claims, untold lies. Yet you endured when so many around you perished. What did you do to survive? Oh, I'm a mercenary. I joined a band of sellswords, forging the blades used in our butchery. When the last of them died in battle, it was time for me to start over. I was a leader. We built a settlement at Overstall. I was their smith and their spokesman. For many years we held out. One by one, I buried them all. I was a wanderer. I plied my trade from settlement to settlement, gathering hard-won knowledge about a world that is falling apart. We're slave. Oh, give me a sec. Is it not on streamer mode? I gotta turn that off. Uno momento. Uno momento. Where is streamer mode? Where is streamer mode? Discord, what you doing? Discord, what you doing now? Actually, you know what? No, I'm too lazy to do that. I don't know where the setting is, so I'm just gonna mute Discord on OBS. There we go. It's just gonna be me, myself, and I, anyways. So it all works out. What was I saying again? Wanderer. I plied my trade from settlement to settlement, gathering hard-won knowledge about the world that is falling apart. Or a slave. I was too useful to kill. I was traded back and forth as a prize between warlords, who kept me chained to a forge. When I saw my chance, I escaped. I feel like, honestly, in character, probably Wanderer. This background grants +3 knowledge. You may open unique dialogue choices. Yeah, let's do knowledge. A cold hand touches your brow. Water cools your burning throat. It keeps something to all your hardships. A keepsake from better times. What is it? An artisan's toolkit for creative playstyle grants a bundle of leathers and pigments for more creative freedom early on. Family heirloom. A story-focused playstyle grants a unique family heirloom passed down through prior generations of your lineage. Or a bottle of old world spirit. For an optimization-focused playstyle, grants a bottle of precious liquor to boost your progress. I didn't know there was going to be a story to this. I'm going to be quite honest. I thought it was just going to be, oh, you got a commission to make a sword. Go ahead and make it real quick. I was not expecting all this. I kind of want to go the story route. I low-key want to go the story route. Oh, God. I am so sorry. You're going to hear me sniffle all stream. The fire is burning itself out, leaving you a dumped shadow of your old self. You claw blindly in the darkness until more water is tipped down your throat. What are you believing? Now the voices have abandoned this world. Oh. Ambition. Humanity can rise above the voices if we learn their secrets. Continuity? I believe in small things. Bread rising, seasons turning, children growing. Freedom. We're better off without the voices. Humans can adapt to anything. Compassion? Every small kindness is an act of defiance in a world without pity. Or nothing. Nothing matters anymore. There's peace in accepting that. Damn, I don't like that. I kind of like ambition. I feel like an ambitious fella. Yeah, I like ambition. The secrets of the voices will burn your mind to ash, mortal. You can't stop what's coming. I'll leave you with one final question. I don't think I can answer. What will fill the silence of the voices left behind? As the old woman faces retreat into inky blackness, sparks flicker into life behind her, one by one. A field of stars burning with a sickly pale light. Like seeds taking root, they twist and expand, their tendrils branching and burrowing through the darkness until they strangled it with light. Now wake, Smith! You still have a part to play in humanity's final act. A new day has dawned. Oh, okay. This sounds dark. The music's very dark. Your eyes flutter as you regain consciousness. You faintly surprised to find yourself alive. Either death did not come for you, or when it did, it found you unyielding. Awaken. You sit up, gasping, sweat drenched. The fever has broken. I'm worried I might be just getting into that fever, I ain't gonna lie. Get your bearings. Ooh, get your bearings to remember. Okay, so here's the thing. Usually when you wake up, if you want to try and remember a dream, right? You want to just like lie there in bed because then your brain can process exactly what happens better. So if I want to know exactly what happened, I got to remember now. A lifetime on the roads, selling your wares, sleeping under trees, learning the secrets of the world. Every year it got harder. Landmarks vanished. Bridges collapsed. Outposts fell to ruin. At last, you were forced to seek a sanctuary. It was a long journey to Aaron Keep, through dust and despair. Your last memories are of sliding from your dying horse, your numb legs tracking froze in the mud as someone dragged you to shelter. But who? Outside the tent is a crude field forge, complete with an anvil. Did you crawl here in a daze? Or did your mysterious caretaker bring you here? Either way, the anvil gives you a feeling of home. Get your bearings. In your tent, or you're in a tent, there's no sign of your caretaker, apart from a half-empty water pail and a damp cloth on your brow. You peek out of the tent flap, squinting against the sunlight. Outside, as far as the eye can see, stretches a chaotic sprawl of tents and shelters, churned mud and shallow graves. Most of your rations are gone. Your horse was already dying when the fever took you. Its body is nowhere to be seen. Oh, we didn't even get to bury it. But now it's likely You're on your own. Who made it soup? Who does that? Assess the field forge's conditions. It seems to have been abandoned for some time, lacking anyone with skill to work it, but it won't require much effort to get it running again, should you need to make a living out here. Hopefully it won't come to that. First, you should head to the gates and try to secure entry into Aaron's Keep. That's why you came here after all. I'm gonna like mute myself so I can sniffle so that doesn't pop on stream because I feel like that is just absolutely disgusting. Short tutorial will teach you all you need to know. Please follow it closely. Welcome to the camp, Swordsmith. People will come to you with commissions. That's what I thought this game was all about. You choose which commissions to take on. Commissions refresh daily. Select the highlighted button to choose your first commission. So the anvil, okay. Okay. Owen. What do you want, Owen? Your first customer is a gaunt man in a tattered cloak. He approaches you, noticing the anvil outside your tent.
Oi, you a blacksmith? Can you make me a sword? I've got coin for it. Just make sure it's good and long. I like me enemies be hugging in distance, if you get me meaning.
Yeah, okay. To rotate the cameras, hold the right mouse button and move the mouse. To move the camera along the blade, hold the middle mouse. What? Hold on. Rotate the camera, hold the right mouse. Okay. Alright. To move the camera along the blade, hold the middle mouse button or Alt. Okay, I prefer Alt. To zoom in or out. Yeah. Oh, look, it's like a little popsicle. Use the tutorial flag in the top bar to revisit any information you've seen. Okay. Short tutorial will teach you all you need to know. Please follow it closely. Welcome to... wait. No, we already did all that. Customers have different requirements which your sword must fulfill. The top left panel shows your progress toward commission requirements. Hover the cursor over the blade length requirement to see helpful details. Okay. Blade length between 38% and 58%. Current is only 10. It's just a popsicle. The overall length of the blade measured from base to point. Where's the point? There is no point yet. Unless you want to consider this. Let's start shaping your blade. Click the plus button to add a change length ability. Where is that? Oh. Oh, I forgot to mute. I'm sorry. Lengthen the blade. Oh, we got it. Don't we have to heat it up first? You can apply light or heavy hammer hits to alter the blade. Let's start with light hits. Click on the steel billet to hammer and lengthen it. It's not even hot. It's like cold. Okay. That makes 0 sense, but okay. Let's start with light hits. Yeah. Bam. Where's it at now? 13%. We got a long ways away. In order to make larger changes on your blade, you can build up strength with heavy hits. Click when the hammer is at its highest position for a heavy hit. The longer your chain heavy hits, the more the blade changes with each hit. How do I do that? Oh, okay. I see. I'm not sure how this is how it works, but I will take your word for it. Where's it at now? 41%? Let's go a little bit more. Oh, he doesn't want us to. Okay. Now that the blade length requirement is met, let's flatten the blade. Click the plus button to add a change thickness ability. Feel free to use light or heavy hits as you please. Hold shift for even lighter hits. Oh, okay. Alright. Bam. 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 Does it tell us, do we need a specific thickness? Or can we just go like, No, it just wants us to do this, okay. Let's make the blade wider using the chain's width ability. Wouldn't that just be what we just did now, though? Because we're flattening-ish, so wouldn't the thickness or the width kind of, like, change with it? Okay. %, I guess. That's cool. Hammer on point on the sword. Usually customers won't accept a sword without a point. I mean, you just got a slab right now. Yeah. I mean, there's some blades that, like, they don't have a point on them. They're just like the saber kind. The like example would be like the ones for the orcs in Lord of the Rings. Usually customer. Yeah. Okay. Add point. Okay. Why is there? I kind of like. I don't know if it's like a thing or not. I've always been more of a fan where it has the angle, right? And it's just like curved like that, or it's like a sharp, like 45-degree angle for the point. You know. I don't know if that's harder to do or if it's more common, but that's just like the type that I usually have enjoyed. The cross-section ability makes your blade sharp. Let's add it. Cross-section. Okay. This ability has 2 steps. First, you need to give the blade an edge. Watch the cross-section display in the top right to get a better understanding of what's changing. The hammer until the blue line on the blade turns orange. Okay. Oh, it just does both sides? Okay. The edge is now sharp, and you can further adjust the shape of the cross-section. Keep hammering until the hexagon shape becomes a diamond shape. Oh, so we're gonna go with that kind of blade. Gotcha. There you go. Great, your blade is complete. Click the hilt mode button to start the working on the hilts. Okay. In the hilt mode, you have access to a library of sword parts to complete your sword. Select a guard from the library, then attach it to the slot on your sword. So we got a cell sword, or we got a square cross. A cell sword. Ooh, I think the cell sword kind of matches this blade a little bit more. Go with that. Let's see. Oh, give me a sec. Okay. Actually, give me a sec. There. I muted myself this time. In hilt mode, attaching parts costs resources. Keep an eye on the resources panel to see how much you're spending. Add a grip part next. Where's the resources at? Oh, right here. Okay, so steel. We're owned 22 steel. We're at 17. Gotcha. Let's see. Nah. Oh, actually, I kind of like that one. Whoa, what the fuck? What is that? No. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I'll do this one. Now we're using wood. Okay. The customer requires a two-handed sword, so your grip section needs to be long enough. This is a two-handed sword? This doesn't look like a two-handed sword. Okay. Attach a second grip part to the first. Okay. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, okay. I got you. So now we do this. Is there another one that can match that? Hang on. Can I take this off? I want to change it. It's not going to line up perfectly. You can see it doesn't line up. Actually, you know what? I don't mind that, actually. It's pretty good. I'll take that. When holding a sword part, you can cycle through them using Q/E or Control plus scroll wheel. Select the pommel and try this now. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Oh, we can do different pommels here. Wait, what? I don't think this one. We can do that. Cycle through them using Q. Oh, okay, I see now. Gotcha.
Oi, that's a right proper sword, methinks. Oi, tis it is.
We doing how use? I'm a little sick, so I'm just doing a quick stream. Probably gonna do like a 2-hour stream. I didn't know this game had a story to it, so this is gonna be a one-off, but it's definitely it's gonna be a game that I'd be playing more often, I guess. What is this, by the way? I saw a creepy face at the beginning. Oh, the old lady?
Let's be the old.
I don't know who she was, honestly. Yeah, that was an old lady who just was... Her face was in my face when I was just waking up. But she was like some kind of unknown entity. Also, hi, Ark. How you doing? It's a blacksmithing game. You just make swords, do commissions. And that's what we're doing right now. We're doing some kind of mission for a man called Owen. You can attach or you can detach sword parts again by clicking on them. You'll get your resources back, so feel free to experience. Why would you not let me do that earlier? Oh, okay. When you're happy with your two-handed hilt, let's make some final adjustments to the blade. Okay. The ability history shows all abilities that have been used on the blade. You can use this to revisit abilities and edit and delete them. The numbers next to an applied ability shows its intensity. Editing abilities has no cost. Feel free to experiment. Yeah, change of width. So if I do shifts, then I'll just do it slightly. I want perfect 100%. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, we're narrowing that? I don't think that's how it works, but I'll take your word. Does he want it thin now? Is that what he wants? Let me see. Hang on. Blade length requires weight, balance. No requirement. Oh, okay. He just does just wants whatever. Okay. Yeah, you can you can have it. The man takes the sword and jabs it at his shadow experimentally. A slow grin crosses his face.
This should do the trick. Thank you, Smith. Here's your payment.
Would you like to accept this offer? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I'll take it. Your most 100 swords are available for further editing in creative mode. Yeah, sure. A nameless sword. Well, it's not nameless. Yeah, it's nameless now, but it doesn't have to be. Congratulations on finishing your first sword. Another customer awaits. Landon. Word is spreading around the camp about the new smith. Your next customer is a wary-looking man with a bald pate, his hollow eyes darting back and forth. I heard you came down. Wait, no, that doesn't sound like this kind of person. I heard you came down with a wasting fever. Lucky to be alive, you are. Anyway, can you modify this sword for me? I scavenged it from the ruins, but it hasn't got enough of a point to it. I wanted something I can stab into a thief's belly if I need to. He hands you a sword with a sharp edge but a rounded tip. As you hold it up to the light, he leans forward conspiratorially. I've only had this blade 3 days, and I felt people's jealous eyes upon it. If they come for it in the night, I want to be able to give them a short, sharp stab. Landon Calrissian. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I feel like we might. I don't want to really get betrayed by him, though. I don't want to get my ass handed over to Lord Vader. No, Sir Vader, I guess would be the best one. So what is the blue dot thingamajig? Action points. Oh, okay. All right, forge. Oh shit. Yeah, man, you got a nice sword. What the hell? This customer wants his sword altered. The rounded point needs to be turned into a narrow point. Revisit the point ability to reforge it. Okay. Point. I mean, it's not that rounded. You can change the range of many abilities. The range influences your abilities marked with a line. Drag the circular hand at the end of the line. Hammer to apply change. Oh, okay, I see. Can we just do like a sharp needle? Is it gonna get pissed at me if I do this? What if we just go? What if we just go the whole way? He said he wanted a pointy blade. This would most certainly give him a pointy blade. Let's be real. Didn't think of it that way. Surveyor's on his way. Oh no. What am I supposed to do now? I did that. Oh, okay. I don't hit on that now. Okay. No, we would make it extra pointy. We're making it extra pointy. He wanted a pointy blade. We're gonna give him a pointy blade. Honestly, that ain't half bad. That's like, I've actually seen swords like that. That's actually a fine blade, if I do say so myself. The man takes the sword and tests the point, smiling at the bead of blood that wells at his fingertips. Then he stows it away, glancing around the camp as he does so.
Folks who here will take everything from you if you ain't vigilant. Keep a keen eye out, Smith.
He scurries away, his back hunched as though against a non-existent downpour. Okay. Another nameless... Can I name them? Am I missing that? Can I name them? I want to name them. You just received a scrap item. Go to your inventory to inspect what you received. Okay. Salvaging turns into scrap items into useful resources. Maybe you gotta get more famous, but you don't have to be famous to name a sword. That's the pride of your own smith, right? This costs a small amount of action points, so it's a perfect use for leftover points at the end of the day. Hover over items to see descriptions. Interact with the item to salvage it. Okay. Steal. Which one's the what do you call it? Hover over the item, see descriptions. I am interacting with it, I think. Translate around the edge. What do you want me to... I'm confused right now. Interact with the item to salvage it. I have action points. What am I supposed to do now, though? Oh, this? Ah, okay, there we go. Press F. Got it there. When your action points blue are spent, it's time to end the day. You end the day with any action points left. They will be lost, so try to use them up whenever you can. Okay. Ending the day, are you sure? Yeah. What would you have named the sword? I was about to say needle, but that's already a sword, ain't it? That's like in Game of Thrones, I think. There's daily upkeep? What the fuck? What am I upkeeping? I'm living in a tent. Aaron Keep. Outer gate. I need to enter the city. Outer gate. Alright, this is definitely an area where pestilence just roams. Passage into the Aaron Keep is barred by a colossal gate, taller than a ship's mast. It was built to withstand enemy armies, but since the Masked King's ascension... Masked King, does that mean like he's like... Morgold, or like his face is all wonky? It mainly keeps out the desperate masses seeking his protection. Examine the magic... What the fuck? There's a magical barrier. There's fantasy? It's only visible in the half-light of dawn, or when it pours when rain. A faint shimmer that rises from the walls and captures Aaron Keep in a vast dome. It was a 60% and I failed? That's crazy. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, but the Masked King is somehow the key to its power. The barrier is why so many travel so far to camp outside these walls. This is the reason you came here. Braving countless dangers. This barrier keeps the dangers of those wastelands at bay. Approach the gate. As you approach, the portcullis rises to admit a caravan, and chaos breaks out. The crowd swells like a rising tide. The refugees push forward, begging for entry, and the guards batter them back with their shields. The merchant wagons barrel through, Their drivers using horse whips. The last stragglers out of the way. All for the attention of the guards. No, I'm a proper tradesman. For the attention of the guards.
Oi! What you want?
He gazes down at you like a fisherman disappointed with his catch. That's bribing. I want Earth to keep.
You a citizen? Or you got yourself a worker's permit?
I know this for a fact. This is lying. No.
Then get out of here, applicant, and stop wasting my time.
Applicant. That's the euphemism the guards use to refer to desperate hordes camping at their gate. It's a nicer ring, you suppose, than a refugee. Please, I've traveled a long way. No, we're not begging. I have useful skills. I'm a blacksmith.
Every applicant comes here begging is a doctor or a master glassmaker or a damned alchemist. You think I was born yesterday? If you're a smith, prove it.
If you just come with me, no, he's definitely not going to do that. I can show you a sword. I don't think I have a sword on me. I can show you a sword I made.
And how am I supposed to know you're telling the truth? I've got a sword too. Doesn't make me a smith. Buzz off, little fly.
Back to the tent. You return to your tent where your makeshift forge awaits. You're hardly at your best, working with such limited materials, but it's all you have for the time being. It won't be long before your cache of steel runs out. Since it seems you're going to be here longer than expected, you should make it a priority to find a merchant in this forsaken place. Oh. A new day has dawned. Nicely done. You finished the tutorial. That was it. From today on, you have more energy to spend. You won't be able to complete every commission, so pick the ones you like the sound of. The game will open up from here. Don't be afraid to explore. Here are a few resources to get you started. What'd you give me? Ooh, okay, I'll take that. It's a little bit of money. All right, let's see here. Elmerd, Griswold, Benyon, Axel, or Andrew. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with one with the funniest names, so I like Elmerd. A man sits by your anvil, staring at the keep's walls looming over the camp. His eyes track every guard that passes along the battlements.
They're building up for something. More guards on the wall every day. New weapons. I've been watching them prepare for weeks.
He scratches absently at an old scar on his face.
It'll be at night, and they're thinking we're sleeping. Then they'll pull out of those gates, clean up the refugee problem, once and for all. Just you wait. I reckon I'll need a good blade by my side.
No matter how good your blade, you won't be able to fend off a whole troop of guardsmen. You know what? Let's work with him. What do you need?
Not asking for anything special, just something sharp, reliable.
All right, yeah, we could do that. Let's forge the blade. All right, let's see here. So we want to do change length first. So he wants 43 to 63. Let's do... I kind of want to do a long blade. Just keep on doing this. Until it gets to the margin. Right in the center, maybe? Let's do a little bit more. 60. I'm just like...
Like a true artisan, I put my ear next to it as I smith it.
Perfect. All right. No requirement for the speed. No weight. Balance. Current 100%. 100%. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Stiffness. Required at least 1. How fiercely the sword can thrust before it starts to bend. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Change thickness. Let's make this... Oh, a little too much. A little too much. A little too much. This is not how metal works, but we're gonna go for it. Right there. Beautiful. It's a nice thin blade. Alright, now what we want to do is width. A little too thick, I think. Let's do something like that. Maybe make it a little bit thinner. There we go. Like that. Now, you have to do a point, right? Is that what you're supposed to do? I kind of want to do, if it's like a blade like this, I think, let's do it right about, let's see. Right here, yeah, right there's pretty good. Regular point? Wait, what? Oh, we gotta do... Oh, okay, I see. So we can't have a sharp point. He wants a regular point. Gotcha. Specific at least 2 used parts from this specific book until the requirements is fulfilled. Okay, so I don't think we're there yet for that. That's gonna be in the hilt mode. But we can definitely get to that point eventually, I think. Let's see. So we got that. Now we need to do the taper width. Right? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, we don't want to do that. Oh, wait. Right there. Kind of like that. That looks good there. Oh, he also wants a 2-hander. That's actually perfect what we're doing. And now do the taper thickness. Wait, no, that ain't it. Is that it? No, that's not it at all. How do we add the edge? I don't know. Okay, think that's good? Oh wait, no, we got rid of the regular point. Shit. How do we fix that? Fuck. How did I screw this? I forget what we did. What did we do? Do that? There we go. Got that back in. Okay, good. We're back in business. Is it the cross section then? Oh, there it is. Yeah. That what we want? I think so. Kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. So that's all that there. Now we need this stuff here. So now we can go for the square guard, which, I think this one again. We'll do this. Followed by, let's see here. Maybe this one first. Put this back. I actually like what we did last time, honestly. Let's go with this. Yeah. And then get that on there. That looks good. We got all the requirements too, I think. Mobility it went down the shitter though. What the hell? You had really good mobility. What happened? Oh, I don't care. That's a good ass sword. Look at that. Oh, I can name it. Okay, he said he was gonna use it to defend against guards. So what would be a good name for that? The Scallywag. The Scallywag. He holds the blade up, turning it, turning it this way and that. His stance speaks of old battles, muscle memory that never faded.
Better than I expected.
He glances up the walls of Aaron's Keep, his eyes dark.
Could be tonight, could be tomorrow, but I'm ready.
Thank you. The Scallywag. Yeah, that's how you name it. One ruined helmet, tools, yay, yay, woohoo, wahoo. Got some stuff. Can I? Oh, and I gotta. That costs stuff to scavenge it, I believe. Ooh, level 2. You've earned a skill point. Open the skill tree to spend it on improvements. Ooh, there's a RPG tree. Sword parts scaling, advanced swordsmithing, asymmetrical blade. Ooh, nah. I hate asymmetrical blades. I love them being symmetrical, low key. You earned a skill point. Open the skill. Yeah. Unlocks advanced cross-section controls. Okay. What does this do? Ooh, scale sword parts. That's kind of what I need. Oh, but we get engraving if we go down the middle. But we get polishing. Oh no. Oh, but we know that. Okay, this is kind of a lie what it's saying. You could add spikes with this, it looks like. Curved blades as well, too. We can make a katana. We'd have Jesus and anime on our side. I don't know. This is a tough decision, honestly. Engraver. Sword part bending. I'm interested what that is, honestly. So I might just go this route. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I chose this. Requires level 5. Okay. Let's see. So we can get this old tools, rusted helmet. I'm assuming with the rusted helmet, we can get steel, and tools we get wood. Makes sense in my head. That requires 7. Not gonna do that. Benyon, or Axel, or Andro. Scruffing a young man slides up to the anvil, glancing around nervously, and picking up a half-healed scar on his face.
I found this blade in the lost city. It is not great condition. You think you could make it usable again?
Nah. What do the other ones do? Customer at your forge has a greasy smile and empty eyes. Oh, what am I gonna do for this voice? Oh, no.
I need a proper weapon, Smithy. I've come to realize you can't get far in this world with just a rusty little knife. If I'm close to a decent knife for this chaos, I require leverage. And in times like these, nothing provides leverage quite like a yard of sharp steel.
Alright, yeah, we'll do that then. Do that. I don't know what this second thing on there is supposed to be. Stiffness 2, material wood, one-handed and a broad point. Holy shit, what is this? Is he trying to make a spear? We're just gonna do this. 1 gold? Heavy shackle. I don't want heavy shackles. Yeah, we're gonna get the gold. Give me that gold, brother. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead, do the change length. What does he need? 31 to 51. Instead of broadsword, so I'm gonna probably maybe go just for like 31 on this one. I think I like 31. There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna do thickness. Get this down nice and short. Followed by width. Kind of think that's good right there. Maybe actually a little too much. Yeah, right there. That's good. And then points. Point's gonna be a little bit more closer to, I think. Nope, too sharp. There we go. That doesn't look like sharp at all, brother, though, but I'll take your word for it. Let's see. Then we want taper width. Oh, wait. I already just ruined it. He just wants it like that, damn. Taper thickness. I don't have the whole way. Use this material. How are we gonna get 5 pieces of wood on this thing? What? I'm confused in that regard. Oh, this is still pretty thick. Yeah, that's really thick. Hang on. Oh, nope. There we go. Keep that stiffness. Now, let's see. Cross section. Keep it all the way at the bottom. So we won. Let's go a little bit more. Ah, shoot, we can't. We gotta keep it like that. All right, there you go. You have that. Let's see. What else can we do? Actually, no. I think that's actually everything. Dude, why would you want this blade? That's a shitty ends. Why would you want that? You can't stab for shit with that. Let's see. You're now able to scale sword parts. Pick up any sword, then pick up any sword part, then hold W and S to scale the part. Scaling influences the resource's usage as well as the part's weight. A handy tool for balancing your sword's physics. Oh, okay. So let's first do this. This is just rotating, is it not? Yeah, it's just rotating it. What? That's not it at all. Should I just give him a lopsided hilt? Is he gonna? He's not gonna like that in the slightest. Oh wait, I was pressing the wrong keys, that's why. A giant, oh my god. That's like a Zweihander right there. Alright, let's just go for the smallest right there. Actually, I don't know. I don't like that. Honestly though, I think that's better than the other one. Truth be told. Let's see. How are we gonna get 5 wood on here? Wait, what? Oh, no, I seen how it is. Okay, so he wants that. That's fine by me. Fine wood. Ooh, we could change the color of it. Oh. I see. And we'll keep that as it is. Just make these tiny little pointed ends, I guess. There. You have your sword, your wood. Is that not enough? I mean, if that's what you want, brother. Actually, hang on. No, I see what he wants to do now. What if we just do it like this? Yeah, there we go. Just like that. If it's that big though, I kind of want to do this maybe then. There. And then do that. All right, the actual hilt is getting bigger than the actual hilt, or the pommel is getting bigger than the hilt, or the grip. I'm gonna have to learn all these words. The grip is bigger than the hilts, but I'm sure he doesn't care about that. Now, since this is one doesn't really have a sharp edge, it actually looks kind of dull. Do you see that? Gotta give a good name proper for that. This is not my fault. This is the commissioner's request. Let's see. Good name. Okay, the dude's name is Benyon. Not my fault. Maybe. You know what? I do like that one. I do. How do we make it Old English, though? Not my fault. What is it? Thigh is you. Not me fault. Not me fault. There we go. Gotta get that Old English in there somehow. The sword is taken, admired, then stowed away. Very nice. You should prove quite persuasive. If you say so. The well is not safe. So it might well be unfair in my favor, eh? Yeah, definitely. Just don't look at that hilt there. Don't look at that. Oh, I hate that. That actually hurts me just looking at that. I hate that. I really hate that. All right. What do we do with the gold? A precious metal for sword. Oh, we use it for sword making? Used for purely decorative purposes. Okay, so if we get like a nobleman to come in here, we could use it. Gotcha. Let's just go ahead and salvage the helmet then, I think. Yeah, that gives us wood or steel. And I assume the old tools will give us wood then. In the day. Yes. Oh shit, we made a lot of gold today. God damn, look at that. Explore Aaron Keep. Ooh. Well, we know what they're gonna do at the gates. Let's try the camp then. The camp. Outside the walls of Aaron Keep, desperate souls gather in makeshift tents, pleading for entry. Scavenge for food, introduce yourself to the neighbors. You don't know, potential clients could be out here. The tents near you are mostly occupied by unfriendly, suspicious folk. They speak on the ground when you approach and ward you off when threatening gestures. There's one exception, however, a young woman who actually smiles as you approach, though her eyes are haunted in hollow sets. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. You were on death's door for a while there. I'm sorry, have we met? Well, no, you weren't exactly conscious. I dragged you to safety after you fell off your horse. And you ate my horse! This lady's the one who turned into the horse soup. So you're the one who nursed me back to health and ate my horse. No, the old woman showed up. Told me she was going to look after you. I checked in now and then, but she told me you were still recovering. Where is she anyway? I haven't seen her in days. She was gone. Wait. Was she the old lady that was just staring in our face when we just woke up? She was gone by the time I woke up, and I have no idea who she was. You just hand me over. Yeah, I don't know who she was. Huh. Strange. I assume she was a relative of yours.
Must have been just a kind-hearted old soul. Count your blessings. There's not many of those around in this camp.
Aye, 'tis nice to see a friendly face around here.
Yeah, we're not gonna be a beggar.
And good to meet you too. Name's Chev, short for Shavana, but only my mother calls me that. She's been dead for 10 years.
Then why you even bring it up? She's painfully thin and covered in grime, much like everyone. Why, if you're telling me that now, why was I gonna ask her for food then? Like everyone else in the camp. She's the first person you've seen smile, though.
What do you imagine it goes in Aaron Keep? I'm starting to forget what civilization used to look like.
As long as it's better than here, I don't care what it's like. In Aaron Keep, everyone eats like an emperor, and the streets are now. Like, let's be real. It's safe in there. The Masked King looks after his people. I doubt it. It's somewhere you can set up shop, build a real business, not a scrape by. Yeah, 4.
You make it sound so easy. I wish I had a skill I could build a business around. All I know how to do is survive one day to the next.
She lapsed in silence. Somewhere in the distance, a scream rings out. You both try to ignore it. You know anyone selling materials I could use for my forge? Yeah, do you know anyone?
I heard someone say that there's a scrap peddler in the Lost City selling all sorts of things. Be careful if you go to the Lost City, though. That place gives me the shivers.
A new location has been marked on your map. The Lost City. Say your goodbyes. Before you can leave, Shep grabs your arms. There's a wild desperation in her eyes.
I've been stuck out here for weeks, and not everyone in the camp is as friendly as you. Not sure how much longer I can last. Can you do me a favor? If you get into Aaron Keep before me, find a fellow named Lucas Boriano. He's my uncle. If he knew I was out here, he'd help me. I'm sure of it.
Of course. I doubt if I'll find him, but you never... You just, in this kind of scenario, another, like, kind soul that you can, like, talk to. You want to keep that going, right?
Thank you.
She rubs her eyes. That's not a good sign.
Look at me. Getting my hopes up. Lucas Boriano. Remember his name.
I kind of wonder at some point it's going to like make us try and remember that name. And it's going to be like, what was his name again? Horace? Porcelain. Or Bartholomew. Horace Bartholomew. Something like that.
Chev lifts her hand in farewell as you walk away from her tent. Her smile is as fragile as porcelain.
Scavenge for food? Yeah, sure, I guess.
The tragedy of the applicants' camp is indescribable. So this is the smell. There are no sewers out here, and not everyone bothers to go to the outskirts to use the latrines.
Ew! Oh, that is nasty. Oh, that is nasty.
Tucked away from the squalor, you find a pocket where desperation hasn't completely taken hold. Children are playing in the mud. A few scrawny chickens peck at the ground, miraculously uneaten. As you pick your way through, wary eyes track your movement from tent flaps, some calling out to alert their neighbors to the presence of a newcomer. At the center of this little commune, you find a family crouched around a huge cooking pot, simmering with meats and scrounged vegetables. A little girl tosses a handful of wild herbs into the stew. Your mouth waters. Approach them.
We could pay. We got some money.
A father and mother gaggle of children, and a grandmother with a face like an ancient apple. Even a dog, rolling on its back in the dirt, tongue waggling. You're rough-looking sorts, filthy and gone. You're not exactly presentable yourself these days. As you get closer, the man twitches aside his cloak to reveal a heavy wooden club. His wife hand darts to a dagger in her belt. The dog snarls, hackles raise. They all look at you carefully, awaiting your next move.
No, don't do that. Introduce yourself.
Oh there, stranger. Name's Bennett Mondor. This here's me wife, Triana, and her ma, Gita. I can take you through the names of the nippers too if you like, but I get 'em mixed up myself.
The young woman smiles wanly, withdrawing her hand from the dagger's hilt. The old woman just nods, her expression lost in a mass of wrinkles. The children cluster behind their father, peeping at you and giggling.
And this much named Clodo, he's a good boy. Keeps the vultures away.
With the word vultures,
Bennett's expression darkens. Clodo sneezes disdainfully. Pleasure to meet you, Bennett. See you later. Is he gonna snap at me? The dog lifts its lip in a snarl as you approach, but at the last moment it lowers its head and allows you to scratch behind its ear.
Clodo seems to like him. That's good enough for me.
Good boy. Clodo's tail waggles wildly, stirring up a cloud of dust.
You mentioned vultures earlier. Aye, human vultures.
He doesn't elaborate further. His shoulders stiffen. What's in the pot? Smells incredible.
It only smells good because, from the looks of you, you haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks.
Come on, Wilbur. Can I at least pay him? I was actually willing to pay him. It's a hugely generous gesture. Meat out here is precious as gold. We got gold! We could give him the gold! And this man has children to feed. Don't worry about me, I'm not hungry. I don't know. I feel like we probably ought to. It's hot and thick and rich with meat. It's the best thing you've ever tasted. For this first time in weeks, the hungry belly ceases its howling. How long have you been camping out here, Bennett?
Almost 2 months now. Every day I beg the guards they let us through, but they're not interested in the likes of us.
They offered us a trade, though. Oh, I don't trust that.
They'll take our nippers and keep them safe. If Triana and I go, we'll work ourselves to death in their mines. But then who would go and look after Gira, eh?
I don't trust that anyways. No. I agree, Gira wouldn't survive out here alone.
Aye, that's the truth of it. So we're stuck out here for the time being. Don't worry, though. We'll find a way to get ourselves past that gate.
Where'd you find all this food?
You seen those big merchant caravans that come trundling through the camp every day? A box of rations fell off the back of those, or back one of those. That's some luck, ain't it?
Teach me your ways? Oh, could he? I don't know if we should quite yet.
A little risky, isn't it?
To steal so much food? I mean, a little bit. But that means we're kind of like... We're kind of just like rattling on that we know he's lying. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Just fell off on its own accord, did it? I don't want to insinuate him.
Most fortunate, eh?
He gives a theatrical... Yeah, there we go. Theatrical wink. One of his children giggles and hugs his leg.
Pleasure to meet you, Bennett. I'll see you later.
Away from the monitors, the atmosphere of the camp reasserts itself. Unfriendly glares. Distant sobbing. You draw your cloak or coat close and around yourself and hurry back to your tent. You climb to the bedroll, enjoying the rare feeling of a fully belly. Oh, shit. You offer a silent thanks to Bennett and Monder and his clan before sleep steals you away. A new day has dawned. Alright, let's see. We have some wood. Gold pendant, silver, broken cartwheel. Oh shit, it's Bennett! Good tidings, Smith. You know what? No, we gotta help our homeboy, right? It's not bad. Good tidings, Smith. Just thought I'd drop by to take a look at your forge. It's a nice little setup you got here, ain't it? Finally, I've had a proper forge to be stunned by what I can make. I was lucky. The forge was here when I arrived.
That is a stroke of luck.
Still, there's a lot of abandoned stuff lying around camp. People die and leave their things behind. He pauses to scratch Clodo behind the ears, then straightens with a sigh. To tell the truth, Smith, this ain't a social call. I was looking to commission a blade from you. What brought this on? What brought this on? Camp's a dangerous place, and getting more dangerous by the day. I could do with a good sword if I protect my family. Any experience with weapons? Not with swords, no. But I kept order at my old tavern with a stout cudgel when needed. Drunk men are easy to handle when desperate ones, but I do know a bit about how to hurt a man. What can you offer? I didn't have much coin, but I got... He doesn't need to offer. He gave us food yesterday. But I've got goods to barter. Stuff I could scrounge from wrecked wagons and ruined farmhouses. Clodo whines softly and nudges against Bennett's leg. My children, Trian, old Gira, depending on me to keep them safe, Smith. Please. It's gotta be worth something. Yes! No! 100 times. Yeah, we doing that. We do it for a homeboy. That is a lot of wood, though. God damn. Let's see here. They want a really big one. Okay. It's two-handed, narrow point. Gotcha. Yeah, we can definitely do that. We are going all the way over. Gonna make you a Zweihander if we can. That's out of... No, we have to do it right there. Okay. Let's make it really long. Because that's in the margin that we want, right? Yeah, look at that blade. That's a long one right there. Is it at right now? Oh, 6, 7. Okay, we're keeping that. Change thickness. Mobility. I think the thinner it is, the easier mobile it is. If I'm not mistaken. And then we do need stiffness, I believe. So whoop, too much. There we go. Alright, so we have that. Now, let's do the points. Let's do, let's go the... right here. And he wants a narrow point, too. See, he's got style. He knows class. Look at that. That is so much better. All those other people who wanted the broad tip, they don't know nothing. Taper width. Yeah, that's good there. Taper thickness. Yeah, we want to do that too. Beautiful. Now the cross section. Impacts. Stiffness, we did lose that a bit. What if we go to thickness again? Just magically do that. There we go. And now, that's a blade pretty much. Now we need a good thing for a Zweihander like that. Oh wait, hang on. We gotta. I want to make this be a proper blade for this guy, so I don't want to like peeking out like the other one. Perfect. And then let's get that in there. Oh, that is a perfect size. Look at that. Beautiful. Although, I kind of did like it when there's like a slight little grip like that right there, you know? It's like you can catch it on your like on your one hand. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Now, what is this? Oh, shit. Oh, we can't do it. It's not big enough anyways. That's unfortunate. Oh, that is, though. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go for a fine blade for our friend here. Yeah, look at that. I'm already liking it. Oh, slightly too small. Mobility is... Why is the mobility bad now? That's a good-ass blade, too. Come on, we gotta make this better. With this? No. What if we just make it slightly shorter, then? Oh, I want to keep the 6'7". God damn it. Damn it. Can we make this shorter? Oh, there we go. Nice. Beautiful. Look at that blade. And let's go ahead and... do that or this. Kind of like... That's... Oh shit, we don't even have enough. How do we get rid of it now? We do that. Oh fuck! No, no. Fuck, damn it. No. I fucked up. So we don't have structured leather, we have smooth leather then? Oh no, that has to stay wood. Okay. What about this then? Oh, that gets rid of it. So we gotta keep it like that then? Okay. I will take your word. Oh, but it's not enough wood now. Shit. How did this fuck up? Oh, come on now. You were just fine. Oh, come on. Alright. Staunch protector. Bennett takes a sword with reverent hands, his weathered face lighting up. Clodo wags his tail. I don't know much about swords, Smith, but this one feels good in my hands. He makes a few careful practice swings, testing the weapon's weight and reach while Clodo watches approvingly. If any more vultures circle around my family, they'll find more than they bargained for. Between Clodo's teeth and this blade, the monsters can hold their ground. Give my regards to Trey and the children. I will indeed. They'll be pleased to know you're looking out for us. Thank you, Smith. Here, take this. I found it in the ruins. Produces a gleaming necklace, clearly valuable. I can't take this. Nah, he can keep it. Please, out of everyone in this Forsaken camp, you're the only one with the decent people I've met. We have to look out for each other. If you ever need anything, company, a hot meal, Whatever. You know where to find us. Come on, Clodo. The Staunch Protector. I like that one. That's my favorite blade so far. Look at that. That's a nice two-hander right there. Saffron? Saffron? Oh shit, we leveled up too? How about that? What should we get now? I think I want to get Engraver. I'm gonna get Engraver next. So we get the advanced swordsmithing. And now, let's see here. We're probably, yeah, we're kind of low on wood. Oh, we're really low on steel. Shit. Fuck. Okay, that gave us some. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright. Got some stuff back. We can maybe make a simple one. A wary-looking man approaches your anvil. His shoulders bowed and eyes haunted. He's sporting a fresh black eye.
Out here, the strong prey on the weak. I should have accepted that long ago. And I'm tired of being counted among the weak. A good blade might change the equation.
Alright, what could he give us? Mystery reward, horseshoe, silver, thalers, and XP. This guy can give us more. Leather. A woman stands at your anvil, her eyes scanning the horizon. She flinches as you approach her.
I hear at nights, you know, circling, screeching, getting closer.
Alright, yeah, we're doing you then. Isolda! Alright, yeah. Already sold him. What? Wait for her to, yeah, wait for her to continue.
The others say I'm mad, that we left that thing back in the waste, but they didn't see what it did to my brother. The way it looked at me, it tore him limb from limb. It didn't hunt like an animal. It watched me. It enjoyed my fear. I'm sure it'll follow me all this way.
Sounds like a good blade or so I can come in handy. Yeah, you gotta idle her on so she gives us more.
You know what a sword can do against something like that. But I figure a sword is better than nothing at all.
Indeed it is. Alright, what do we got here? 37 to 57? Yeah, we can do that. There we go. We can go for like a shorter blade just because I feel like she'd be better to handle that. Walnut brown. The fuck? You want something precious? You were just doing it to defend yourself. What the heck you want a walnut brown for? You do that. That looks good there. Points. I'd say probably like a tiny point, honestly. Or actually, no, we could do like a long one. Let's do a long one, actually. Arrow point. She's got class. Do that. And then taper width. Right there. Taper thickness. Do that. Let's see. Now we do the cross section. Some abilities like cross section appear advanced controls that allow you to further customize their shape. Once your hammer reaches 100%, advanced controls become available. Select and hammer to change the various shapes and parameters. Gotcha. So we can do that real quick. Now... we do that. Oh, that adds that there. Okay, yeah, we don't need that though. What about over here then? No. Well, we don't need that for this blade. Like that. All the parameters that we need. Hand and a half. Craft a hilt of a medium length for both one-handed and oh, she wants two-handed as well? All these people want two-handed. That's kind of crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Let's go for... That's super thick though. That. Oh wait, no, that's... I just realized the problem with that. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Do you have something that we could use here? Okay, there. And she wants walnut brown. Smooth leather. Okay. Oh shit. Fuck. How are we gonna do this? What? How are we gonna... Just have this then, I guess? Now we don't have enough leather though. How are we gonna do this? Oh, fuck. I don't think we can do this commission. Damn it. The fuck? I got scammed. I didn't know this would be a thing. Oh, fuck. I didn't think this was a thing that we'd have to worry about. Shit. Can this also be... Ah, darn. We're gonna have to get more leather for this then. Alright. We'll be back, I guess. Yeah, we can't get any other as well too, damn. We got a lot of gold though, holy shit. Alright. Call it a day, I guess. End of the day. We didn't do any profit today, unfortunate. We already had some money though, which is nice. The Lost City. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some leather here, I think. The Lost City. Not all of Aaron Keat was granted the Masked King's protection. In centuries past, the city spilled beyond its ancient walls. Now the barrier, which traces the wall's course, have left these outer areas the mercy of the wastes. Nicknamed the Lost City, these crumbling districts have been picked over by countless looters, but rumors persist that there's worthwhile treasure to be found amongst the rubble. Got the scrap peddler, yeah. As night draws closer, the shadows in the Lost City come alive. Hidden eyes watch from high places. You scurry through the ruins, feeling as small and vulnerable as an insect. Fortunately, the scrap peddler is easy to find. He warms his hands over a blazing fire in empty market square, accompanied by a sad-looking mule pulling a cart full of junk. Oh my goodness, brother, you are worse for wear. He's an off-putting sight. Most of his face is bandaged, but the exposed areas are a mess of festering sores and flaking skin. You dread to think what bandages are hiding.
Not contagious. Not contagious.
The peddler points at himself as he shouts. One yellow eye peers madly at you through the gaze. What kind of malady afflicts you?
Not contagious. Me swears it.
He doesn't seem to fully understand your question. Taking a look at him, his disease looks like a leprosy of a terrible skin condition. Either way, best not to get too close.
I have many things. I find them in the dark places. I sell to you.
Can I see your wares?
But it's too dark. The dark times is for taking my favorites, not giving. Come back during daylight so you can see what you buys, yes?
Ah, damn it. I wanted to buy leather now. Search the rooms for valuables. Venture a little bit deeper. Search the forge. Old tools. Okay. Breathe a sigh of relief. This is a familiar territory. The sun slips low in the sky. The shadows of the ruins lengthen time to leave. A bitter wind whistles through the ruins, stirring weeds that cluster in the rubble. It sounds almost like a voice calling your name. You hurry back to the camp. Unlike the lost souls camped among the black ruins, you still cling to the hope entering the Iron Keep. A few hours past midnight, you're woken by a soft, silken hiss. A blade slices through the fabric of your tent. A fabric falls away to reveal a pair of gleaming eyes, a crescent of yellow teeth, a gaunt figure with a knife in his hand. He steps closer into your tent, apparently thinking you sleep. Behind him are dim shapes of other men. Each night you bury your tools and your coin in a new location. There's not much in the tent they can steal, but they don't look like the types who will be happy if they don't find anything worthwhile. Don't take one more step.
Oh, awake is ya. Might be easier this way. Hand over your coins, food, and anything else you got.
3 more men, all rail thin and desperate. The leader takes a menacing step closer.
You picked the wrong tent. 4 against 1, Smith. Use your head.
50%. This is a coin flip.
Yeah!
The thief pauses, eye fitting across your muscular shoulders and strong, calloused hands. He attempts a smile.
Let's get out of here, boys. Think we picked the wrong tent after all.
The thieves melt away in the night, leaving you alone with your sliced open tent. That'll require a few hours of stitching repair, but you're too tired to attempt it now. You manage a few more hours of fitful sleep before dawn breaks. That's what I like to see. Scrap peddler. Let us get some leather.
I saved the prettiest trinkets for you, yes.
Survey his wares. Give me some leather. Oh, we could sell this too. Oh, I'm not selling the heirloom. I am definitely not selling the heirloom. Let's just get the leather we need for the actual commission. That'll do it. I don't want to sell the tools either. Ooh. That's blue. That's my color right there. We're doing it. All right, let's go back to this one. Yeah. Continue working on this now. Let's see. So we can turn this into leather, right? Can. That almost does it too. Now let's just do that thing is huge. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. You want this leather too, huh? There you go. I mean, there's your blade. It looks a little wonky, but go for it. With that much leather though, what should we name it? The Skinner. She weighs a blade in her hand.
The balance is perfect. When it comes, I won't hesitate. Not like before. Not like when I ran and when I left them.
Storm's teeth.
Hey, Talon, how you doing? You doing good? It's been a while. The pause lengthens until it becomes clear that she won't speak again. Quality craftsmanship. That will see your beast, or it will see your beast off. You know, a sword can only do so much if you don't know how to use it. Oh, honestly, for advice for her, I'd probably go for the second one. You could have a sword, but you can only do too much. Like, you can only swing it a few times before you just get outmaneuvered.
It'll do enough.
All right, just ignore my advice then.
I heard it again last night. Closer than ever. Let it come. I'm not scared anymore.
All right, give me that money. The Skinner. Alabaster. Just makes things gray. I don't know if I like that. I don't have enough steel for I don't have enough steel for any of this. Shit. Maybe if we just do this, maybe, potentially. A desperate looking man. Actually, no, what we can do? We could do this. Not you. This. Get these tools here. There we go. Now, that gives us more tools here. That's a lot of money. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. Saffron. Do we have saffron? Do we have saffron? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's do this for the money. And then tomorrow we can get some more stuff and then work on the other stuff. Yeah, I like that idea. This gives us some steel as well, too. The man at your anvil has a careworn face and a child clinging at his waist. He nods stiffly at your approach.
I need a weaponsmith. Now her mother's gone, my little girl's only got me to protect her. If we're not here, or we're not to be seen as easy targets, I need some steel to add weight to my warnings. Aye, that I can do.
All right, so 43 to 63. No 6/7 this time, unfortunate. I think with a big dude trying to protect a daughter, I think a big sword is more up to his sort of approach. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Actually, no, he needs speed though. Oh shit. That's a different beast. You know what? I forgot. Do you prefer Treat or Talon? I forget. When it's like when it's not us in like the VC. I kind of just remembered about that. Do you prefer either or? I think we're gonna have to make this. Oh shit! Wheezy! Wheezy! Hi! Hey, Wheezy! Hey, hey, how you doing, Wheezy? You doing good? Makes no difference to me. Well, should I say Talon because then it's your like Twitch one, or should I say let's do Treat. Let's do Treat. It's like it's continuity from Lemons. Hi Wheezy, how you doing? You had fun in Resident Evil 2? Was it Resident Evil 4? Is one of those two? I forget. Did you have fun in there? Oh shit! What the fuck? My second one just finished Leon's story. Oh, nice. So now you're on Claire's then, right? Or starting to work on Claire's, or are you gonna say that for another stream? On another time? Gotcha, gotcha. I think honestly, Resident Evil 2 was actually the one that I really got into Resident Evil 4. Well, Resident Evil story, or what do you call it? Resident Evil 7 was the one that made me terrified of it, but Resident Evil 2 was the one that got me back into it. Oh, too much, too much, too much, too much. Damn, we are like on a fine thread right now. I probably could have finished it a lot quicker if I didn't go back and forth a lot. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Have fun with what you're doing, you know? Change thickness? Or change the width? I think like there. The points. Speed, I think if we just make it here. Regular point, okay. Pokes you all. I was 40 minutes off from A rank. Oh, okay. That's a shame. I forgot there was a rating system in there. Also, hi Kyrie, how you doing? You doing good? How are you doing on this fine, wonderful Monday? There you go. I don't know how to increase speed. Sword is light and has little mass near the points. Okay, so then just do more of this then. There. And then taper width. There we go, we're getting closer now. Oh, wait, now that's a needle. Tired, sleepy. I am kind of in the same boat as you. I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold, so I'm gonna probably actually call it here relatively shortly. I think probably in about like 20 minutes would be a good time for it. But yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I'm a little tired myself. All right, let's not make it that thin. Let's be a little realistic here. We're just making like a, what is it called? The riposte sword. The rapier. That's what we're making right now, pretty much. Oh, that's the most we can do. Shit. Rosecraft. Yeah. I mean, that's the best. I think that's really the only thing I can do just to meet this guy's needs. Ah, shit. Yeah, I literally need to do this. Wait, how am I gonna do both of these at the same time? Fuck. Can I change the length and make it... No, that doesn't help at all. Actually, it was making it worse. Alright, fuck. This is not a fuck! Okay, hang on. Hang on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Truth be told, I don't know what to do here. I don't know about that. Come on, just make that a little bit more. How can we make this? So now we're so close. We are so close. I don't know what else we could do now. Points. Is that doing anything? I don't think it is. Shit. Oh, we know what it is. It is. There we go. That's it. That is a very... Oh my god. That is like a lance. Look at that. Honestly, that looks pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Granted, if you grab that, you could easily snap that. 100%. Alright. He wants saffron. I will give him saffron. I think with this sword... No, we need the square cross. I'll be real, he needs the square cross. And now... Ah, shit. I forgot this also affects the speed. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, this was a regular point, though. Damn it. Wait, how is this not a two-hander? That is most certainly a two-hander. Oh, I know that now it is, okay. How are we gonna do this now, though? Regular point. This guy's way too needy. This guy's way too needy. There we go. Just right. Okay. So we got all that. Now we need saffron. Where's the saffron? How much do you want saffron? How much saffron do you want, bro? You want the hilt to be, the guard to be saffron as well? Holy shit! What the hell? What is this? Oh no! This is leather too. Shit. Ah, shit. Oh boy, we might just have just enough. No! Oh, come on. No, don't do this to me. Have that then. We don't need too much. Come on. I have a feeling we're one short. No. Alright, BRB. I hope this doesn't cost anything during the day. Surveys wares. We need more leather. Okay. Okay, there we go. We'll get rid of this. Have your thing covered in saffron as well, I guess. I forget what this guy's story was now. Hilt is almost as big as the blade. Yeah, I mean, he wants a two-hander, and he wants a lot. He wants a lot of saffron. I will give it to him. It's like one of those like Chinese two-handers. I actually no, I think it's kind of like a Zwei-hander. The crossguard is or the crossguard is a little too tiny for a Zwei-hander, but it's close enough. All right, what should we name this? Gotta think of something. Good name for this. Last line. Because he said he was the last line to protect his daughter. The inconvenience. Okay, you know what? I'll do that too. There we go. The inconvenience. He weighs the weapon in his hand, nodding with satisfaction. The little girl coos in delight as it gleams in the sun. Excuse me.
Good. Hopefully this will encourage any wolves to find softer prey. Thank you, Smith.
The inconvenience. Saddle brown. Alright, what next? We could do the repair one now. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this.
I haven't taken proper care of this. Been too focused on surviving. Could you fix it?
Sure, I guess. We could give it a go around. All that for wolves? I guess so. Hey, you don't know. Some of these wolves could be, like, absolutely fucking terrifying. Could be, like, the side... What the fuck, brother? You just want little old me to work on this. This thing is fucking classy as hell. Holy shit, this thing is fine. This thing is fancy as all get out. What the hell? Okay. Let's see. Oh, too much. Could do that. Change width. Okay, what's that? Cross section. There we go. Brother, you are super lucky I didn't ruin this sword. Holy shit. There you go. Got everything that you needed. He examines the repaired weapon with amazement, running his fingers along the restored metal.
It's like you brought it back from the dead. I owe you, Smith.
The nameless sword. I could not name that because I have no skill to actually craft that myself. What in the WoW is this? It's Bladesong, I think it's called. It's you get commissions and you build swords and you give it back to people and they want very specific swords. If you've ever played Mountain Blade Bannerlord and you craft the weapons in there, this is a much more fine-tuned version of that. All right, that's pretty much it for today. Call it quits there. To the next day. Look at that money. Go Lost City, the camp, stay in the forge. Is there a reason why I want to stay in the forge? Sure. Okay, nothing. All right, gotcha. Let's see here. No, not that. We have some things we can scrap up. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's see these commissions. So we could scrap... empty tankard. I don't want silver. I think I will do... We could do 3 scrapping and then do the 1 commission. Let's see. This one. Indigo. Do we have indigo? Yes, we do. How many pieces of leather is that, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have that? We have just enough. Okay. Beautiful. So we could do that then. Let's go ahead and do that. It's not a lot of money, but that's fine in my books. There we go. Got a lot of wood, a little bit of metal, just enough leather for this 1 commission, and then we can move from there. Alright, let's do this one. A claw-like hand grasps your arm, belonging to a man with a wild beard and even wilder eyes.
Benyon.
I don't have much time left, Smith. I'm going to take it. I hear them all night, scampering around my tent. Animals, scum. Why can't they leave me alone? I need a sword. I can't lose what little I have. Not again.
Who do you think is trying to steal from you? I mean, we don't really need to ask that. We literally had some guy trying to steal in our tent. Came to the right place.
Nothing about this place is right.
At least here, there is.
Make me a sword, please. I beg of thee.
Alright, what kind of sword does he want? A relatively short sword. He's an old man, so we won't make it too long. We want some speed to it as well, too, so... There we go. Change thickness. Drop this down some. Do width. And the points. Point could be... He wants a narrow point, so that's good by us. We can make it a little bit thinner. Doing this. Okay. Now we need paper width, paper thickness, a cross section. Why would I want that? don't want that at all. Maybe right there. Yeah, I think right there is good. Alright. That's pretty much it here. All we just have to do is just add his little fancy pizzazz stuff onto it. Let's do that. He wants a one-hander. Do that. Honestly, you know what? Let's get rid of that. He doesn't need that. You can get that as his, like, cross guard. That doesn't look half bad. Look at that. That looks pretty good. The blade's really fucking long, and the cross guard is kind of short, but make that a little bit longer. Too much. Right there. And he wants indigo. I don't know what else I can give you that will be indigo, though. This be indigo? Can. Okay. Wait a second, how? It's 8 now? It was not 8 previously, it was 6. We just got scammed. Oh my god. BRB. Hey there. Can I just... I'm just gonna... Wait, oh wait, we can buy books from him too. I didn't realize that. Let's just get a shit ton of leather from him. There we go, 18. Good enough. Add his cross guard. There we go. And then to save money on our end, because times are tough. You don't get those anymore. What did he said he was using this for? I don't know what he said was. What's a good thing to call this now? Something about defending himself. He wanted a blade. What's his story? It was like he was on his last leg trying to defend himself because he was desperate or something like that. It was along those lines. I'll say, oh, I'm just gonna say final stand. Final stand. Wait, what? Your hilt is not finished. Oh, fuck. That doesn't count as a hilt? Damn it. Last Whisper. Honestly, I kind of like Final Stand a little bit more. There's an old man. He's on his last leg. I kind of like Final Stand a little bit more. The bearded man takes his sword and immediately starts stabbing at imaginary enemies.
Get back! Get back! Out, away from me!
His mad laughter turns it. Oh, you know what? He staggers away, swinging his sword as though clearing a path through invisible vines. That is terrifying. Okay, don't ever come back over here. Ooh, level up. I guess we'll do asymmetrical blades now. Yeah, give it to me. Ability Fuller. Unlocks the ability Fuller with rounded ends. Oh, I like that. I don't care about curved blades. Engraver will be nice, but I don't think that's a requirement for us quite yet. Bending. Okay, we don't have to do that now. Do that later. Polishing is going to be fun. Salvaging Master will also be important, but we're not going to be able to get that yet because we have to get to the certain level. You armed a senile old man. It's probably not the first time. All right. With that, I will save, and call it quits there. Because I'm getting a cold that is a definite. I will probably take it a little bit easy this week. I want to get back into streaming more often. I definitely have the games for it. But I am also getting sick, and I want to make sure I properly take care of myself before I screw myself over. So I will call it there for now. Tomorrow I'll be able to stream. Wednesday I have an 8 p.m. meeting, so I probably won't be streaming then. Thursday I could probably stream, and Friday I could probably stream. Granted, it will probably be some days I'm going to have to work on Phantom stuff, but for the most part I should be around. With that said, let's see. Where can we go? I don't really have too many friends that are playing very similar games at the moment. I'll be honest. I at some point I'm gonna have to like research into like some people, as more people. I think also that are like in my kind of thing. I wish Sen was live right around now. Sen would be a good person because he and I have like the same kind of vibe of games we play. He would be an easy one that I could typically raid into. It's just he starts streams as I am like slowly dozing off to bed. I love the band, but he just streams so late. All right, I'm gonna call it quits there. Y'all have a good one. I'll probably try and see y'all tomorrow. Probably another 2-hour stream until I get better. We're gonna be working on Phantom stuff tomorrow. That's a guarantee. So I will see you then.